Is your financial plan actually your financial plan, or is it what somebody else told you that you need? My name's Jake Williams, and I'm a life insurance specialist with Step Up Wealth Management. For more information on setting up a financial plan that is yours and yours alone, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. That way you're notified anytime I upload new videos. So, anybody can tell you what you need for a financial plan, but is it really yours? So the best way to make sure that a financial plan actually fits what you want and what you need is to build it around your goals. You take care of what is important to you. What I mean by that is you take into account the things that you want, the things that you need, and you build your plan around that. You can see I've got my buddy over here with me. Rival, hey, buddy, hey. So this is my dog Rival. And he is incredibly important to me. He is an awesome dog. And I want to make sure that he's taken care of, both in terms of health and in terms of happiness. So we make sure, we being me and my fiance, that we have money set aside in case there were any vet bills for him. We have that taken care of, and we're not going to have to go into debt to worry about it. And that's just one example. It could be a dog. It could be your children. Incredibly important to make sure that your children are taken care of. And if that is something that is part of your plan, wonderful. If you plan on having children or just recently had children and haven't incorporated them into your financial plan yet, you're going to need to make sure that you have things in place to take care of them, both in the future for planned things like college and also in the future with unplanned things like a long-term care event for you or your spouse or one of your children, or heaven forbid, a death, whether it's yours, your spouse's. You have them taken care of in case anything happens. You're good to go. So making sure you account for planned expenses and unplanned expenses in your life insurance and in your budget. So I've been talking about kind of splitting those out into two different things. Those are planned expenses and unplanned expenses. With planned expenses, you can really make a financial plan fit pretty much anything or everything you could think of, as long as you account for it and you have enough time to be prepared for it. So if you're looking to adopt children or have children or buy a bigger and better house or buy a boat or anything, as long as you have the time to be able to save up the money and you plan for it, you should be able to make something happen. But then there are also the unplanned expenses, and those are something else that you really need to make sure you look into and take into account. So with unexpected expenses, there are a couple of different ways that you can handle those. You can just make sure that you have money set aside in liquidity, in savings, to take care of unplanned expenses. That is great, but sometimes those expenses can get huge. And that's what insurance is for. That's why you have life insurance. And another thing that you might want to look into is long-term care. I'll be doing some videos on long-term care insurance here in the future. So having plans in place that could be triggered in the event of an extremely high cost event, such as a death or a disability or needing long-term care. Taking into account future expenses in your financial plan is incredibly important to make sure that your plan is on track and that you stay on track with what you're looking to do. So what are some things that you want to make sure that you take care of? Drop me a comment down below and let me know what is something that you absolutely have to make sure that you take care of, or that you really want to buy, or that you want to protect with your financial plan. Those are all incredibly important. And when you're doing this, also check out some of my other videos, like my financial planning basics, that can help you understand a little bit more of how you might be able to work these into your plan. And another part of having a financial plan is being able to be flexible. I'm sitting outside today in the wind in the park with my dog because I get to my home office to start doing this recording today, and both neighbors on either side of my house are mowing their lawns, which is great because it's spring, it's beautiful outside, that's exactly what you need to do, but it's loud. Also, there's a utility company working on, I think it's the sewer, right out in front of my house, and that was making more noise than even either of the neighbors with their lawnmowers, and I couldn't hear the recording, and Rival back here was really not liking the sound of that construction. So we came out to a park to get some recording done. So having flexibility, having the ability to pivot or change or take care of things that are unexpected is a major part of a financial plan. That is what liquidity is for, but then you also have your insurance to protect you as well. If you've got any other questions, make sure you check out my other videos. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check out the link in the description below to apply to become my client. Make sure you take care of your now, your future, and beyond.